Hey friends, Ash here with Gents. I'm here with Cam, Carolina Fragrance Reviews, Tommy from Studio Sense. We met up in Asheville. We're at Bramari Brewery right now. I've got 10 discontinued fragrances in front of us here. You can't see them, but they're right here. We're going to go through each one of these. These guys are going to smell them and let you know what they think about them. Because I'm a big discontinued fragrances fan, but it's hard to get a hold of these, and there's like a mad party over there. Ignore that. It's what it was quiet in here. It was as soon as we turned this on, it got loud. But we're at a brewery. What do you expect? So we're gonna go through these. You guys are gonna let them know what you think about it. You ready to do this? Let's do this. First up, we're gonna do this one, Tumulte by Christian LaCroix.
Wow. Any thoughts, Tommy?
It's very green. I like it. It's very light, very fresh. Kind of reminds me of a suede jacket for some reason.
I'm picking up kind of a leather vibe too.
Yeah, a little bit of leather and suede there.
But it also has like a kind of a something
like fried chicken.
Yeah, it's kind of odd smelling. Yeah, it is.
It's different. Like it's really bright and kind of sweet in the beginning.
What?
So there's cedar and juniper and sandalwood. So it's like a woodsy fragrance.
I got the woodsy, but
there's also plum.
Okay. There we go. I get the plum.
There's also plum in here.
You can get the plum right there off the top.
And there's also bay leaf.
Okay. Okay. That's what I was smelling a while ago. That's it. Yep, the bay leaf, the woods, got it, the plum. Yeah, it's nice.
So this one to me is like a brisk, like sharp, woodsy
crispy
fragrance.
Wood.
Yeah, it's like very clean, but at the same time, it's the kind of woodsy scent that kind of cuts through.
Yeah, it's got some depth to it.
Yeah, so
I like it.
Yeah, it's nice.
So this one, once upon a time, was super cheap. You could pick this up for very little. Nowadays,
not so much.
Not so much. So, what do you guys think on this one? Do you think
they shouldn't have canned it, man?
Should not have canned
They
it.
should not have canned this.
I don't think they should have canned it. It's a very versatile. I can see you wearing this to the office, fresh out of the shower, throwing some on. Definitely a spring and summer fragrance, but definitely
with it in the fall.
Yeah, fall even. Yeah. Because the woodsy, definitely holds a lot of versatility though. I think it's awesome.
Signature scent worthy.
So that one is this one, Christian LaCroix Tumulte. I think it's very nice personally. The next fragrance we're going to smell, some people compare this one to the next fragrance, which is Gucci Rush. So I was talking to you guys before, this is one of the big Tom Ford fragrances. Tom Ford, when he was creative director of Gucci, this is one of the fragrances that Tom Ford oversaw. So this one's hard to find nowadays. Sandalwood kind of scent. I'll bust it out for you guys. Cedar, sandalwood, cypress, some of the notes.
Yeah, you get the cypress right off the top.
Yes, cedar and cypress mix really well.
Mm-hmm. Nice blended.
Kind of semi-smoky, woodsy.
But still, it's still got a freshness, even though it's kind of got that sharp woodsiness about it.
Yeah, this is one of the big three. So of the Gucci fragrances, this one, very expensive nowadays. Actually, when they discontinued this, you can find it everywhere. Like Walmart even, for like 20, 30 bucks.
20 bucks. Wow.
Yeah.
I really like it. I'm a woodsy guy. Yeah, I'm going simplistic with my thoughts, but I really do like
There's also the juniper in there.
Yeah. I'm picking up on the juniper. Juniper is often used to bridge the gap between bitter and sharp and sweet, and I really like the fact that it pulls these woods together, and it keeps it fresh and lightly sweet. That dries off, of course, as time goes on. But it's a really fresh, masculine, versatile fragrance. And I don't think it should have been discontinued at all.
I concur.
Every single one of these be like, should not have been discontinued.
But I think that's probably going to wind up being the case.
All right, this next one, Van Cleef Arpels, Midnight in Paris.
Date night fragrance, man.
This is Eau de Toilette. Okay. And I think this bottle just looks fantastic.
It does.
Excellent.
This fragrance used to be under $20 on FragranceNet. You could pick this up full presentation about $17.
Wow.
This fragrance so many times. And this is the first time I'm smelling this fragrance. And as soon as he sprayed it right off the top, it's like, wow.
Yeah, see, I always thought this was like
sexy fragrance.
Yeah, I always thought this was like attention grabbing,
it is
unique. I mean, like what
unique.
Really smells like this? Not much, you know.
It's fresh. It's got some depth.
So this one's got leather, tonka.
Yes, getting the
It's got
tonka and the leather.
incense in there.
And really good dig in there. It's like there's a lot going on here.
Leather, incense, tonka, almond, resins. There's a lot going on here.
Oh man,
There's a bit of that.
You can get the almond off of there too.
Like clay, concrete smell, kind of like Halloween X does in a way. I really like that.
Yeah, it does have kind of like a chunkiness to it almost.
Yes.
There's also a tea in here. So
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of like notes in here. It's one of those fragrances that has a lot.
A lot going on, but it's very well blended.
When this was available, I thought this was one of the biggest bang for your bucks you could get.
Oh, yeah.
Because the bottle is beautiful,
Yeah.
fragrance is unique, it's got good performance.
Yeah, you're not gonna smell like anybody else.
And it was under $20. Some people thought that it was too feminine because it's like a little powdery.
I can
Right.
see where it would come off a little feminine, but at
thing
the
is-
same time, I mean, like you come walking in like a boss with this thing, it's a wrap, dude.
It's unique enough to where probably out of what we've smelled so far, this is my favorite. So I definitely think it still has a place on the shelf.
Yeah, that's a shame that they did away with that, especially something you grab for less than $20.
Like niche
Yeah,
quality.
it is niche quality. It really is.
So next up, we go from one cheapie to what used to be another cheapie, and it's this one, Avantgarde by Longdin. This also very cheap for a long time.
This is one of those fragrances. It doesn't seem like it's trying to mimic anything.
No, it don't.
It's really going down its own road, its own direction. And it's kind of one of those that if you smell this on somebody, you just like do a double take, like, whoa, did I just smell that?
It almost has a slight soapy vibe to it,
Yeah.
but yeah, you're still picking up the tobacco. It's got a sweetness about it. It's got depth about it. Like you said, it's going to be a head turner or a double take. Definitely a date night
good
fragrance.
thing, yeah.
Definitely a date night fragrance. This would be, definitely cool weather, but I think you get away with it in like mild, like spring,
Right.
fall easily.
Yeah, that one was one that a lot of people loved,
Yeah.
and then it got canned. So I mean,
they should have canceled that. I mean, Dracar Noir is still out. That should be beside it.
That's gonna.
For real.
yeah, and that's one of the things I really liked about it because it's a tobacco scent, and we all love tobacco scents.
Yeah.
And it was super affordable, so it was like you had a high quality tobacco fragrance. The bottle is pretty nice.
Yeah, it's super
And
versatile.
then so I'm gonna hand these to you guys. Boom and boom. This one is Nemo by Coscherel,
Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo, or what was it, Dreamland, like Nemo and Dreamland or something like that. It was a cartoon movie back in the day. But this one, I love the bottle first off,
Oh, that's cool.
and this guy right here has got nutmeg. It's got some woodsy notes, some leather in there.
There's something familiar about this, even though I know I've never ever smelled that. There's something familiar about it.
Maybe it's taking you back to a different time.
Probably so.
So there is cardamom in here as well. Cardamom gets used all the time, although it's a little bit different in here. But
Yeah.
and this one was released at the turn of the century, 2000.
Okay, that would make sense. It's clean. It's got a little bit of a woodsy vibe to it.
Yeah, so it's nutmeg, cardamom, lavender, leather.
Yeah,
A little bit of lavender.
There's a lot of lavender in here actually.
And that's a note that was used very heavily.
Back in that time. Yeah. That's a nice fragrance. The other one that they should not have. What's up with y'all, man?
With this fragrance, I would say that if you're looking for a quick, easy grab, I'm always talking about out of the shower because I like taking showers, but this would be one that I would grab. It's not super complex.
No.
There's not a ton of notes that you can pick out, but if you're going for super clean, something that's going to be masculine, it's going to be great to wear to the office, some versatility there, that would be a quick grab. Probably my least favorite of the ones that we smelled so far, but I do like the freshness, the soapiness about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think of these that it's probably the one that's maybe not as much attention
Not as
grabbing.
exciting, yeah.
Right.
But I think as far as like a easy
Safe,
casual wear, easy.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely a safe fragrance. A dumb reach.
Yeah. So this is the next one. This one is this guy, Armani Attitude, which is the Zippo style bottle. So this one is going to have coffee
Yeah.
And,
right off the cuff.
and patchouli in there as well.
Yeah.
It's got a kind of a blue spruce
get that.
smell to it, really. Yeah, it's just me. It's like the Bill Blast. Maybe Bill Blast.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely much more.
I was just like,
This doesn't have like the oak moss smell to it. No, not at all. It's more of a sweet.
There's a
It's a
little
greenness.
patchouli in the base.
Yeah, but like
But
it's
it's
that
mainly gonna
sweet
be-
patchouli with the coffee blend.
It is.
And the coffee note in this reminds me of the coffee note that's in Pure Coffee.
Oh, by Mugler.
Yeah, from Mugler.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a very similar coffee. Yeah, that one's nice, man. That one's really nice.
I like it a lot.
That one would be relevant, a relevant fragrance right now in this day and time.
Yeah, I feel like it would, and it was pretty affordable. It had a cool bottle design, like I showed the
And the
whole
Zippo.
Zippo thing. It's
Oh,
pretty
it is?
cool.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm not sure why they killed off the line, because they had
Yeah.
Armani Attitude.
Yeah.
Then they had Attitude Extreme, and then they killed it off.
Yeah.
And so it's like, it was based around that whole patchouli coffee vibe.
And you know what? There's nothing you really can reach for as far as like the basic Armani line
Yeah.
that has like a coffee
Right.
note in it.
And coffee, especially nowadays, is getting more popular.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah, they are.
So the next one up is going to be Envy. It's just a heavy hitter. So when I talked about the 3 Tom Ford fragrances
number
released by
dos.
Gucci, Rush was the first one we looked at, and now Envy. And
Immediately fall in love with this.
Oh yeah.
Immediate. It's such an amazing fragrance, and just right off the strip, you can tell that on your skin, it's going to be incredible.
It's gonna pop.
to me, it's very sophisticated. You could wear it casually or formally, super easy. Wear it to the office. It's got ginger, so you've got this fresh
Yeah,
pop.
ginger's popping off the top of
It's
it.
got tobacco, incense, sandalwood. So you've got
Creaminess.
you've got all these different notes working together very well. To me, Gucci Envy is one of the best fragrances
Period.
that's ever been. Yeah, I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, that is a stunner.
It's amazing when you smell a high quality fragrance like this, just how much it sets itself apart from
Yeah.
others.
And when you think about it, this came from Gucci,
Yeah.
the same Gucci that just released Gucci Guilty Love Edition.
Yeah.
Released Gucci Envy.
Right.
So it's like they have the capability.
Yeah.
Right.
And so when you smell something like this that's so high quality, you're just like, Jesus, like that's a designer scent that once upon a time you could pick up from discounters super cheap.
Yeah, they also came out with that Crapodor one, that green bottle one that was supposed to be like the unisex one that really smelled like somebody's
Memoir
Memoir Adore or something.
Memoir,
It's
yeah.
like smelled like somebody's like grandma's underwear or something. Not that I know what anybody grandmother's underwear smell like.
I don't know.
Yeah, that right
I
there.
love that one. I love it.
I think ladies would probably like lose their minds over that one.
All right, so after Gucci Envy, we've got
see.
Escada Magnetism. So this is one of Escada, in case any of you aren't aware, they make a lot of women's fragrances. But
Yeah.
once upon a time, Escada made men's fragrances as well. They discontinued all of their men's
the men's.
fragrances, continued with the women's. And this one, Escada Magnetism, is the one that most people think was the best of the men's Escada fragrances.
There's some floral notes in there.
Yeah,
There's a
different
sweetness about it. Almost has that that pencil shavings kind of lightness or smell. Some people like the effervescence
Yeah.
about it. Yeah. It's really, really intriguing. This is something that would definitely grow on you.
Yeah, so this one has got Tolu Balsam. It's got amber.
Balsam.
It has leather. It's got saffron in there.
There's the saffron.
Yep. You got some woody notes in there as well. What most people will talk about, a little bit of that sweetness and that effervescent, almost kind of cola vibe that pops
Yeah,
up
yeah.
off your skin. Because when you spray that on, like how it's coming off the tester strip, it just jumps off.
Yeah.
Kind of jumps off your skin as well.
Kind of the way that like Paco Rabanne, was it Pure X?
Pure Excess.
Pure Excess.
Yeah,
that's what,
where it just
it's
got
almost
the
like
sparkle.
Yeah,
where
it
it just
does.
kind
Yeah.
of, you can almost just pick up these little like pops
Yeah.
just coming off. It's
Yeah,
like that.
definitely.
It's such a good scent. I like that.
That's really
Yes, the
good.
saffron is actually a top note in this one.
Yeah, you can. I mean, like as soon as it's like saffron, as soon as it was going by, I was like, you get that.
They had a lot of men's fragrances. Some were better than others, but that's the one that most liked, or was the most well received, I should say, most well received. And they were not very expensive from discounters. And then once they become discontinued, prices skyrocket. Very hard to find. So.
Yeah, this is one that you could like get out of the shower in the evening, lay down, go to sleep. I like to wear fragrances when I go to sleep. This would be something I would wear then, or it's actually even like signature scent worthy.
It is.
Super versatile, wear it year round.
I could even see wearing it in a formal situation.
Yeah, you
It's
could
got a
easily do
nice
that. Yeah.
Floral vibe to it.
So, I mean, really, so far, like all of these are pretty damn good.
Yeah, they are, man. They really are. I mean, we haven't smelled a bad one yet.
hit.
Go. So, yeah, it's Davidoff Good Life.
Oh gosh.
Good Life.
This takes me back, dude.
And this is Davidoff, which it was cheap.
Yeah.
And but the thing is, like,
being sold for stupid prices.
Yeah, stupid prices now.
That was a signature scent of mine back in the day.
And the thing with Good Life that has always drawn me to it is, just the idea behind the fragrance of just like chilling,
it is.
feeling
This
good.
Is Good Life.
Yeah.
I mean, really, this is like Cancun beachfront.
Bunch of guys
Hammock,
getting together,
having a couple beers.
Oh, perfect.
This is just good times. This takes me back to like back when I was, single man, before I had a kid, playing in bands, going anywhere I wanted to, whenever I wanted
fresh
to.
And green.
Fresh, green. It's got citrus off the top. Very clean.
Has a little bit of melon.
Yeah, you get that melon right off of there.
Like fig leaf.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah,
that fig note is really good in there.
At first, when you smell it, you get a little bit of that barbershop, but then it gets a little more complex. So that's what I really like about it. It's almost like you take the most fun out of any activity that you do, and it concentrates that in a bottle. It's so good.
It's like an outdoorsy.
It is.
Just laid back.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like think of like poolside, cooking on the grill, just chillaxing.
That's perfect, man. Yeah, that's definitely, I can
this
see
is
that as a
like
signature
super
scent.
relaxing fragrance, just like Dumb Reach. Awesome fragrance.
Last up,
Good God.
Definitely
Gucci Pour on One. Gucci Pour on
Oh
One.
my God.
Definitely got that Gucci DNA in it right away.
That is super sexy. I mean, really, if you had an onion bear, this is a Tom Ford fragrance.
It really
This is from the private blend.
Quality is high.
The quality is super high. This is Tom Ford private blend.
And the bottle on these, super classy.
Super classy, super sexy. This is like date night fragrance all day long. Super sexy, masculine, attention grabbing, assertive, alpha male.
There's really not enough that can be said about this, and the quality is definitely superior to anything else out there that people are saying that it smells like.
Crazy.
I've read forums like in Base Notes where people are touting that
So good.
Bentley Intense is
No,
the
not
new,
even close.
but there isn't. Yeah, there's.
Not even
I can smell similarities to it, but there is nothing close to the quality of this. There
not
really
even.
isn't.
The quality difference.
This is over the top good. I mean, this is something I would just like bathe in. It's just so freaking good.
So you've got pops of like fresh spice,
Yeah.
citrus,
Oh yeah.
leather, incense. You got these deeper, richer notes, and they all just kind of meld together.
Yeah, man.
Good blend, man.
It's
I really like it.
hyper masculine.
Yeah, it is.
Sophisticated.
Yeah.
Refined. So
Yeah,
you
you can wear it formally, date night, casually.
Super versatile. Yeah.
That right there. Because I've actually
You
looked
can't
for
beat
this.
quality.
You
Really.
cannot find this.
Not
you
for a good
cannot
price.
find it for a good price. I mean, it's ridiculously expensive.
Gucci
But-
Forum, Gucci MB.
It is
By far my
fantastic.
favorites.
Gucci, what y'all doing? Really?
Seriously.
Re-release this.
Yeah, they're coming at you with Gucci Guilty.
Yeah,
I know.
come on, guys. Really?
Not even close.
Break this bad boy out right here. My gosh, man.
It's like they dropped down to the play it safe zone now. It's so
Yeah.
cool.
I mean, this could be released right now in 2020 and be a top tier release.
People would freak out.
Easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, if this were a new release.
Yeah.
Like if this came out, if
They
this
would-
didn't exist and Gucci released this
They
today,
would lose their minds.
everybody would just be like, "Oh my God,
Yeah,
this is
Gucci
insane
be
quality."
like, yo,
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And what's wild is they had Gucci Prom 2 or Deux, which is a great tea scent.
Yeah,
and now
it's
they're
good.
discontinuing that. So it's like everything good that they've got, they're just like, hey,
I guess
get
it's
rid
just
of
a
that.
crap line then. You could tell that, when Tom Ford was over at Gucci, they were putting the bangers out.
They were
It's just
getting the
like, it's
quality,
just like, it's like,
So which of these 10 are your 3 favorite? So this is number 1,
this one,
number 2,
and this one.
Midnight in Paris.
see.
Okay.
Now you're gonna make me look like I'm following suit. But honestly, in order of favorites, it would be for me this one.
So the camera dog.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Hey guys. I know you're watching. This number 1. This would be number 2. Followed very closely. It would actually be a battle as to which is number 2 and number 3. So these in tandem for me
And-
are amazing.
Yeah, for me,
I know.
this would be number 1.
Yeah.
This would be number 2. And this would be number 3.
Well, guys, that's going to do it for us with 10 discontinued fragrances. All of these, I think, are great personally, and
I agree.
it seemed like they.
I agree.
Yeah. So, a fragrance being awesome doesn't necessarily mean it's not going to be discontinued.
That's
so,
exactly right.
well, the Cam, Carolina Fragrance Reviews, Tommy, Studio Sense. and me, Ash with Gents. We love you guys. We'll see you again next time. See you guys.